are the 30 workers that Google fired last week for protesting Google's contract with the Israeli government and military, and for the continued harassment and retaliation of our Palestinian, Arab, and Muslim colleagues. In May 2021, as Israeli forces launched airstrikes on Gaza that killed hundreds and injured thousands of Palestinians, Google and Amazon signed Project Nimbus, a $1.2 billion contract to provide cloud services to the Israeli government and military. Through Project Nimbus, Google and Amazon provide the technological backbone for Israel's surveillance and assault on Palestinians and for the occupation of their land. There's been enormous worker resistance from within Google and Amazon. We've been backed by the community, and we've demanded that our companies divest from Israeli repression, apartheid, and genocide. We published petitions with thousands of workers' support. We have led large multi-city protests of our companies on their doorsteps, and we've organized our colleagues to push back against our company's lies and misdirections. Close friends of mine who have shared petitions and organized vigils have been called into HR, reprimanded by their managers, and have been called terrorists and stalked by their coworkers. Other close friends of mine, when they've asked questions about our work with the Israeli military on proper internal channels, have been doxxed by right-wing newspapers, and Google has done nothing to support them or hold the doxers accountable. In order to respond to Google's violent work with Israel and the intense repression of our colleagues, those of us Google workers with the No Time for Apartheid campaign organized 2 sit-ins. One at the Google Cloud headquarters in Sunnyvale and another in New York. I personally sat in the office of Thomas Kurian, the Google Cloud CEO, who is right now profiting from our technology being sold for genocide and by the Israeli military. We sat in his office for over 10 hours until Google sent the cops to arrest us. There were 5 of us arrested in Sunnyvale, 4 of us in New York, and immediately following, Google issued a mass indiscriminate firing of 30 of our coworkers, some of whom weren't even involved in the sit-in, some of whom just were interested, came up, talked to us, no investigation, no talking to them, just mass indiscriminate firing. And we have to continue to make our voices heard and our voices known, to stand up for the correct use of our technology and